Hi everyone, this is Eric Ringer, and this is my request for proposal for MPX term 1403. And today I'm going to be going over as I said, the request for proposal for my company, Ringer Games, presents. The name of the game is Thummies. So this is a little background. Uh, like I said, my name is Eric Ringer. My company's name is Ringer Games, also known as RG. It's a San Francisco-based company, and we currently have two programmers, one designer and a project manager. Um, and we have experience in Java, Objective-C, HTML, JavaScript, and jQuery. And this will be the company's first 2D mobile game. But we are a dedicated and hardworking team. So our business objectives are to develop a quality game for the game's target audience, be listed in the features section for best new games in the Apple's App Store, generate revenue using iAd and in-app purchases, and achieve a 4-star rating within 4 months of being in the App Store, and then be in the top 10 and top charts within 3 months of being in the App Store. So here's the game story. So one night while sleeping, your thumbs get visited by the king of Thumb Kingdom. He's been searching everywhere to find two powerful warriors to help him defeat the evil thummies that have taken over his kingdom. The king asks for your helps, and you agree to help him, and you go back to the Thumb Kingdom, which looks like a war zone, and you have to stop the evil thummies when they come out of hiding and smash them before they go back into hiding, and then they could take over parts of they can continue taking over the Thumb Kingdom land. So levels of gameplay, there's going to be 3 levels. There'll be an easy, medium, and hard. And then basically what it is that you'll start off, it'll just be a one screen, and your thumbs will be the controls. So the evil thummies will slowly come out on the easy level, and you have to squash them as fast as you can before they disappear. And you'll have a certain amount of time to do that before they go back into hiding. And if you miss one of them and they go back into hiding, the game's over and you have to start over. And basically the way it works, it's a point system. So for every evil thummy that you smash, it's worth 1 point. And when the game's over, it will display your score on the screen. And then the game, which you could also post to Facebook. And the game will have a leaderboard that shows the top scores for each level. And it will also be available as an in-app purchase, the insane level, which is just it's like the hard level times 10. So for revenue, Thummies will be a free game, but it will generate revenue in 2 different ways. One way by using iAd advertisements, which will be placed on the bottom of the main screen when you can select one of the different levels, and it will be about 480 pixels, or 480 by 44 pixels. So I think this is the most non-intrusive place to have an ad. And then the second way will be with an in-app purchase, like I said before, which is the insane level, which will be available for purchase for 99 cents. This gives people that find the hard level not as challenging a way more challenging level. So that will be, but then since it's a free game, you could still play the easy, medium, hard levels. You just would have to pay 99 cents to purchase the insane level. So for multiplayer, this will not be a multiplayer game, but it will have leaderboards, so that way people can see other players' high scores and they can try and beat them. And then they can also post their high scores to Facebook so their friends can see. So this gives the game some competitiveness because they can try to outscore their friends or other players. And then target audience, due to there's some little violence with the smashing of the thumbs, and that the thumbs are evil. So I'd say about 12 and up. So anybody 12 and up, and there's not gender specific because whoever's playing, whoever's thumbs it are, will determine what the gender is. So for technical specifications, it will be developed for iOS and available through the Apple's App Store. Dummies will be optimized for iOS 7 and above. It'll be designed for the iPod Touch, the iPhone 4, the 4S, the 5, the 5C, and the 5S. And all with Retina-ready graphics for, I believe, for the iPhone 5 and up. User will be required to have an internet connection to view leaderboards and to post to Facebook. And the game will handle regular interruptions such as phone calls, text messages, reminders, and will save the gameplay state. So when they're done with their call, they can go back to where they left off. So here are the milestones and timelines. So we'll be waiting for starting tonight and from to 15 business days for an RFP response. And then we'll go into milestone 1, which is anywhere from 15 days to 40 days, which will be basically, once we get the response, creating the game prototype, and then moving on to milestone 2, which would be from 40 days to 90 days, and then that will be the heaviest workload, which is the beta testing, the game testing and feedback, the final render, the final art and sound, and then the game would be submitted to, upon approval, to the iTunes Connect. And then after that, for marketing, which is after 120 business days, we will market the game for the feature status and for 75% rating status, which is the 4 stars. So the budget, we have 2 programmers, and I decided we would split the work between the 2 programmers. Each would do about a month and a half worth of work. So one program would start the game, and then another one would finish it. And they would each get $6,000, and then we'd have a UX designer that would work on the game for 2 months, creating all the artwork, and then the project manager would oversee the whole project for the whole 3 months time frame. And then the total estimate cost of the game would be about $34,400 total to create the game. And then here's the little more provided qualifications. Just says, so I'm the owner, Eric Ringer, and then we have another programmer, Alan Yee, our designer, Tyler Gates, and our project manager, George Canlian Jr. And then has your firm deployed similar. So this is the first game from Ringer Games, so we have not deployed any similar size or solutions, but we are determined and confident that we can make this one of the top games in the Apple App Store. And then what are your current numbers? We don't have any current numbers, but once again, we're confident that we could get the feature status and the 75% rating status. And then long-term goals is to make great mobile games for iOS and Android, and to become a name that is recognized with making awesome mobile games. So that's it for my our request for proposal. Just kind of going over for the class. I enjoyed this class. I found it pretty good being able to download the 6 games. The only thing I would say for future students is that maybe try, I did everything on the iPhone, maybe try mixing it up, maybe 3 games on the iPhone, 3 games on Android, and always look for games that are like 3 stars, 3-star games, because that makes it easier to find out, to talk about things that, improvements for the game. So yeah, if you start picking like the popular games that are 4 or 5 stars, it's a lot harder to find things that are wrong with it. So if you stick to that, I think you do really well in the class. So thank you for watching, and once again, I enjoyed the class, and yes, thank you again, and yes, thank you.